deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits join forces to play Dungeons and Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange and delicious new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your bacon butter dogs, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on the Botched.
Me and my fat friend and that other guy and the cat went to the church. He said, find us an evil cult. So we went to the tavern after the brothel. And it was there. They all slit their throats. Blood went into the soil and a castle raised up. And here we are in the church getting blessed.
Welcome back, listeners, to part 2 of Philip's In-Betweener between Season 4 and Season 5. We're going to pick up where we left off as the group is heading towards a castle that has risen out of the ground and stands about 2,500 feet in the air.
How far away is the castle?
Well, it's a small town, so 12 miles.
All right, get on Frau Blücher.
How many people can fit on that?
It's a
One.
Clydesdale, so it's a pretty big horse.
4 plus a cat?
I have a mule cart.
He also has a mule cart. Well, mule. Don't you have a mule? I thought you had a mule.
A mule and a cart, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're not the same thing.
You said mule cart. I just figured that meant a cart for the mule, and that's it.
So you guys are heading towards the castle?
Yeah, sure.
Wow.
Okay. So after
It's almost as tall as the tallest building in the world.
Yeah, it's weird, right? But in 1577,
Yeah.
Transylvania.
That's huge.
It's huge.
So as you guys approach the castle, you're standing in front of a 20, what did I say before, 25, 20? Somewhere around there. Foot wall with a giant iron gate. The gate
20-foot wall?
25.
25.
30.
The gate is rusted, but it's seen better days, but it did just rise out of the ground. And the wall has rusted iron spikes around the entire thing.
Like, on the top?
Yep.
So hobos can't sleep there?
Like hobos can't. Hobos and pigeons cannot sleep on top of this wall.
I climbed the wall.
Me too.
Okay, the cat.
I have a 30-foot climb
Yep,
speed.
you can climb the wall.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so do I.
No, you
'Cause
don't.
I'm a thief archetype.
Okay,
I
I mean, you both can climb
at
the
new
wall.
speed.
Does this
Yeah.
look like a locked gate, or it's just a door you push open?
Nobody has checked the gate.
I'm looking right now. Is it just a push gate? You just push it
you
open?
gonna try to push or pull on it?
Try push me, pull you? Sure.
It just opens.
Okay,
You
that's
can
what
just
I
wait
figured.
for me to throw a rope, you fucking idiot.
I can walk.
I walked through the gate.
Okay. As soon as you guys enter the castle grounds, you can instantly notice a drop in temperature. And you just have this uneven feeling about everything. Along the path to the castle, there is statues and fire pits. And as you guys start approaching the...
Is this one of them braziers I've heard so much about?
Maybe. As you guys start approaching the giant double wooden doors, you can hear a bunch of moaning and groans echoing towards you.
Oh no, it's Miss Wetties. They moved.
We already paid. We paid to the brothel already.
I've got my two-handed sword out, and it's glowing.
It's fine.
Likes the white-hot tip of my anger about the weight thing.
Your wanker?
It's growing?
Yes.
Your sword's a
The
grower.
anger and hatred is growing. Like, not my waistline.
So the door, is cracked a little bit, but it is
Sure.
a humongous door.
How cracked is it?
Pretty cracked out.
All right.
Maybe like enough for everybody but Abraham to fit through.
Son
I'll walk
of a
through.
bitch.
Okay,
Yeah.
you enter. Everybody
go.
enters the castle.
Yeah.
Great. You're standing in a giant hallway where
Did you just watch Dracula?
the walls
Or Castlevania, excuse me?
the
we just went to
walls
the grocery store.
are
Oh, nice.
the walls are all brick and stone. You've got giant windows down the entire thing. Candles are lighting everything in this room. And it's about 150 feet, and you see at the end of it stairs and a door.
What about the moaning and the groaning?
You can still hear it. It's a little bit louder than before, but you don't see anything yet.
A little bit louder now. A little bit louder now. Groan. Put your hands out and...
I want to check and make sure there aren't any traps as we're going along.
Roll me trap checks.
All the women appear to be women.
I crit 20.
Mark it down.
There's no traps. Just a straight hallway.
Okay. I only got a 17.
You still would have seen no traps with a 17.
All right. Well, keep on going, then. Is it well lit?
It's super lit. With
I was
all
gonna
these
say we saw the
candles, man.
candles. Yeah, so okay. Yeah.
So it's like an entryway, and then there's a
long
stairway.
Yeah,
A long hallway.
at the end of the hallway, there are stairs that lead up to a wooden door.
Are they spiral?
Nope, just a straight
They lead
incline.
up.
Yep, just
Okay.
a little bit up, maybe like 10 feet.
Think you should check those stairs and possibly the door for trippy traps.
We already did that.
I thought we did the hallway. Okay, fuck it. All right,
The
great.
whole thing.
We already checked everything. Go
The stairs
upstairs.
are
He
in
said
the
he was
hallway.
going along the way and checking traps.
Oh,
along the
okay,
way,
gotcha.
so-
Yeah, I'm constantly looking for anything that could be a trap or... I'd say something that looks out of the ordinary, but the whole fucking thing is out of the ordinary.
Well,
also.
as you were walking through, 2 zombies pop up out of the ground in front of you and 3 behind you.
Zombies.
What's your walk order?
Adorable. I would say I would be behind.
You say I'm probably in
I
front
mean-
because I'm looking for traps.
I'm next to him.
Sure.
In the 1500s, are we familiar with the term zombie, or are these like the Walking
These
Dead?
are undead humanoid beings
Yes.
with their arms out, shuffling towards
Sure.
you guys from both angles, front and back, side to side. They are about to spit roast your group.
All right. I turn around.
Jeff, since you are first, you get to lead the way.
Are they surprised?
No,
Initiative.
no,
No initiative.
nope.
Well, then I'm going to spear the one in front of me. One of them.
Just make an
One of the
attack roll.
two. They think they can spit roast me. 13.
So you drive your sword through the first zombie.
He said spear.
What?
A spirit
He's spearing
sancti.
them with the sword.
You're spearing
I'm
them
spearing them with the rapier.
with the love of Christ.
Yes.
Yeah.
Screaming, "The power of Christ loves you." As you jam it into the zombie and bring it above your head, slamming it onto the ground, it is incapacitated and done. But there's still 3 behind you and 1 in front of you.
I hope they bite you.
So who's in the back?
I'm sitting in the back.
Okay, so you going forward? Or are you turning
I'm
around?
turning around and fucking
All
up
right.
these zombies. Oops.
That counts.
I don't even know what it was. I roll a 15.
With disadvantage?
I don't have disadvantage. And it is 16 damage, radiant damage.
So you kill the first one as well, and the other 2 are pushed back.
Will I have another attack?
Geoff, I forgot you have 2 attacks, so you could also take out the second zombie in front of you.
Oh, I have 2 attacks.
Sure,
We're
why
level
not?
5.
Level 5.
Yeah, but I'm a rogue. I don't get 2 attacks.
You do now.
Oh, I only rolled a 12 that time.
You still put your spear through, or the sword through the body of the zombie, push down, gutting it down to its groin, and it kind of slides apart, but only so far because you didn't cut it in half.
It does this really wide split.
You know, it's a Claude Van Damme between 2 trucks split. As it just stands there, looks at you, and falls backwards onto its back. It's dead. The other 2 are coming, not faster because they're zombies, but they're coming towards you.
That one's going to be a 25.
Is that a natural 20 or no?
No, 25. No. 11 radiant damage.
Okay, so again, you kill the zombie that was right in front of you and push back the other one. Catman, give me a perception check.
So there's what, 1 zombie left?
There's one in front
Just
of you, yes.
in back?
There's one in the back.
not
16.
You can tell that there's another fiend somewhere in here that you cannot see. And since you are a cat, you... Give me one more roll. Give me a percentage roll, actually.
We all took cat as our bonus language.
53.
I mean, it says I
53.
know a secret language.
So you can also tell that that fiend that's somewhere in this room is a feline-based. There's another feline in this room with you, but you can't tell where it is yet.
You smell the cat piss.
Yes.
I can smell it.
But
Yeah.
through all the zombie
Evil
and decay,
cat piss.
you can smell a thick scent of cat piss.
All right.
That can be only 1.
So are you going to start running forward? Are you going to start moving forward? You still have one zombie behind you, but it's really no one's problem yet, except for Abraham.
I'm gonna keep moving
Okay,
forward.
keep moving forward.
Yeah, Broham,
I'm
you
gonna
got
put
this,
a
right?
paw on what's your name?
Jeff.
Jeff. I'm gonna look up at you, and I'm gonna meow, and I'm gonna perform. I'm gonna put out one claw, and then point at my face, and then with my paws look like I make little horn shapes,
Insight that.
and then around here. So I'm gonna perform.
Performance.
You just write in Latin on the walls.
Crit 20.
He does it.
Crit 20.
Yeah.
The psychic
I
link
speak cat.
between you two
Strong.
is very strong.
That's why he's been sleeping on your face for so long. To
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have his dander and his hair inside of you.
It's osmosis of knowledge.
Catachlorians would say are coming off this cat, and you understand exactly. And since you both crit 20'd,
There's a cat fiend somewhere in the room.
Austin, give
Yeah.
me another perception check.
Okay. I critical failed.
You don't know where it is. In fact, you
Hairball.
after you expelled so much of yourself, you are now just like, I don't care. Where's a vase I can knock over or something?
Yeah.
Is
I
Jeff
needed-
telling the rest of us?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys.
Can I investigate?
I'm looking for a vase to knock over.
Yeah, you can. There's a couple pots.
I have advantage for
I'm sorry, did you say there was a couple of thoughts?
No, pots.
Pots, gotcha.
There's nothing important inside that vase that you knocked over.
I got a 22 to look for whatever else is.
So looking
In
down the
here.
hall, you can see that there is another door with a ledge, and a shadowy figure is laying on top of it, as if it was a feline ready to pounce down upon you.
And then I pull out my gun.
I'll give you an attack with advantage since you know it's about to jump on top of you.
Do I get sneak attack? Since I have advantage?
Sure.
That is a 22 to hit.
Abraham, the zombie behind you is getting closer.
I'm going to try and hit it if I can.
Do it.
I rolled a 16.
That will hit. What damage did you do, Jeff?
It's 14.
14 damage?
Yeah.
So as this panther jumps down upon you, claws out,
I prefer Nittany Lion.
mouth agape, ready to bite. Since you have the,
Whip out the crossbow.
you have. Well, I was gonna go with the sword, but if you want to do crossbow, that's fine.
Well, yeah, the sword would be the same amount of damage.
So it comes down upon you, but since you had the insight that this was about to happen, you stick your sword straight up in the air, catching the panther right in the bottom jaw.
Ooh.
And the weight and the force of his gravity coming at you jams your sword right through the top of its skull,
Oh, jeez.
Oh, actually, that'd be more damage. The blessed rapier.
killing it instantly.
Good.
The cat's life flashes before its eyes, being raised.
So
in
many
a
balls
catapult.
unlicked.
This feels like a Hot Fuzz moment. Where he falls on the, on the
steeple.
On the steeple.
But you are now 2 movements away from the stairs.
I deal 18 damage to the
You chop its head off,
Yeah.
and it's no problem.
white hot flames
Yep.
as I slice through it.
Sure.
That's what he calls it.
Are you sure you're not related to the Belmonts?
No, it's Von Belmont.
Because you're dispatching evil pretty good.
Well, that we cheese monsters. You have to have hobbies.
Cheese demons.
Cheese demons. Yes.
So
In
as
your
you
brain.
run towards the end of the hall where the stairway is, only 2 more zombies pop up in front of you. But they're facing the wrong direction. And they don't know that you're there.
Fucking zombies don't know there's only one direction.
Just go past him.
I deal a lot of damage
You know what?
to undead.
You could. You could run by them if you want.
I just go past him.
I was gonna say you guys can run by,
gonna-
just kill them.
Decapitate them as I walk by.
Catman, you make it right to the door, no problem. Because they're facing the wrong direction.
They don't give a shit.
No,
I just walk up, rapier in the back of the skull.
he's dead.
Super dead.
And the other one doesn't notice because he's a zombie. Doesn't even think of a thing. Killing the other one?
Oh yeah, I did over 20 damage.
Yeah, that's fine. It also drops.
Sure. Eviscerated.
The zombie's life flashes, but since it's really only
Unlife.
him waking up, staring in the opposite direction. That's all he sees before he drops down and dies.
The zombie's previous life
Yeah.
flashes before his eyes.
Sure.
He was a farmer for
was
many
a
years.
wife.
He had a wife and 3 kids.
16. Well, 16, but 3 survived. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 that made it.
He had a button collection.
SIDS was big back in Transylvania.
Is that a band?
Sudden infant death syndrome.
It sounds like a metal band.
It
I'm
sounds like
sorry.
a band. Yeah.
Sudden infant death syndrome. My crib. I'm breathing. Now I'm not. Suffocation.
Who gets to the door first?
I'm still coming in the rear.
The cat.
I mean,
Cat's here.
You gonna? Can you?
Can I open it? Probably
give
not.
Give me an open check.
Star cat.
Just give me a a strength.
18.
So you claw at the door, and your claw gets stuck right in the wooden door. And with all your kitty cat might, you pull it towards yourself, opening the door.
it's a push. Oh.
It's a push door.
It's a push.
So the next hallway's open.
I go through.
Okay.
I follow close
Everybody
behind.
follows. So
Yep.
as you can
Is
see...
there like a torch on the wall I can grab?
Nope.
Okay.
The candles are too high. But, I mean, this dungeon's pretty well lit. Because, vampires love light.
Vampires
Vampires.
Lit fam.
are always lit.
Kat, you're the first one in?
Yeah.
As you walk through the door, 2 giant bats come down upon you, trying to scrape and bite you.
Okay.
But
They're fruit bats.
all but one of them is going to miss you.
Okay.
You don't have any mangoes.
You're just a cat, bro.
10 damage to you. And they all just flutter past the rest of your group, but still in this room, you can see that there's a jump down, and then another jump down, and a giant wall in front of you.
A jump down and then a jump down.
Correct. So there's a platform below you,
How far?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
No, you know what? 9 feet, so you guys won't take fall damage. And then another 9 feet off of that, there's another platform
'Cause you're
that seems
fat.
seems like it's the bottom of the room, and there's a stairwell leading down. But you also have 2 bats in front of you.
Dos batos.
Those
So,
bats.
so it's just going down, but there's also a wall in front.
Yeah, you can't progress forward. You can only go down
Okay.
because there's a giant brick wall in front of you.
Hop down then.
You hop down. Since you left the bats' attack of opportunity zone,
Oh, I thought they were like
He-
far away.
They're
One
vampire bats,
misses.
you idiot.
I thought he said they like flew away, so they're not like
No.
right in our immediate area.
both of them, even though one gets close, they both miss you
Okay.
as you jump down to the lower platform.
Sneaky bats.
I stab a bat.
Give me a stab check.
That's a 19.
You stab one bat, and it... Shut up, you. It falls down and dies right away.
I stab the other bat.
Sure.
With your 2 attacks.
Yeah, with a 25 to hit.
Also dead. Both bats are dead. No issues. Just regular bats. You think, Catman.
Say it used to be farmers too. Everything
Yeah, everyone
used to
just
be
used to
farmers.
be farmers.
Farmers only.
I mean,
I feel like I should have
statistically.
brought a whip and a jump down.
Okay.
Then I pull out my whip.
So there's another platform and then another to get to the bottom.
You're on the single platform, and then below you is the floor with a stairwell leading down.
Do you have anything in your pockets you can drop down to make sure there's nothing trappy or down there? This seems very weird.
I've got approximately 5.8 million gold.
You could drop a couple.
It's funny because that's what he said in the chat.
That's how
Is there a
it
dead
works.
bat next to me?
Yup.
I push it down.
Bat is pushed off the ledge, and it lands on the ledge that Abraham is now on.
I kick it. Not far. Like right where I would land.
You kick the bat, it hits the brick wall down there and stumbles forward, missing the stairs. Just seems like nothing happens.
I'm going to keep looking for traps as I jump down these 2 ledges and start descending the stairway.
Okay?
I'm letting him go first.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's 27.
There's no traps.
All right, I jump down.
And as you jump down,
I jump onto one of their shoulders or heads.
yeah, no.
Motherfucker.
You guys all get down to the lower level.
Okay.
There's a stairwell. You hear. Give me a perception check.
I jump on Abraham's head.
20.
22.
26.
You can
15.
you can all hear rushing water coming from the stairs. Russian water.
Da. Svadonia.
Yeah.
It tastes like potatoes.
Coming from the stairs? Like
From-
underneath the stairs?
Well, no, yeah. Like if you're
Okay.
standing at the stairwell, you can tell that if you go lower, which you have
There's
to,
water.
there's water down there, and it's
Okay.
rushing.
Is it full of rats?
That's fine.
I cautiously move
Yeah.
down the stairs.
.com.
As you hit the stairs, you can see in front of you that there is a river or a stream running through the bottom of this castle.
Mm-hmm.
There's a small gap, and then a platform, and then
Mhm.
a small gap, and then the other side of the room with a stair leading right back up.
How far is this gap?
6 feet.
I'm bad at visualization, so sorry.
It's all right. Use your brain.
So we have a running platform, and then a 6-foot gap, and then another platform,
Yeah.
and then water underneath.
Sure.
So we just got to chunk over it.
So we should be able to climb up these platforms pretty easily.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even like a platform above you.
It's level.
It's a level with 2 gaps. Right, the middle, the center
Okay.
has
All right.
just a block, a path,
Mhm.
but you can hear like underneath that's where the water.
All right, I
sound
got
of the
this.
water
Okay.
I
Yeah.
push Fetty out of the way, and I athletics with a 22 to jump over to the first gap.
22 is going to work. As you get over the first gap, a creature jumps out of the gap, straight up and down. It makes a swipe at you, but it misses you. Give me a religion check.
Invisibility check, got you.
22.
11.
Bad.
19.
Catman, Abraham, Ren. You can tell that these are mermen
Merman.
with giant claws.
Mormon Merman.
But it just went up and down. It didn't land on the platform. It fell
Yes.
right back into the water.
Well, when one of you goes to jump, I can stab, and then kill the merman.
What do the walls look like?
There's stone.
I climb around.
So you're gonna get on the wall.
and then I
and
just,
climb
I
to
just
the other
climb
side?
around, yeah.
Give me a climb check.
I have a climb speed. I don't do it fast. I just take my time.
Another merman pops up when you go over the hole, and it misses you.
Taking the time to
And-
climb.
Jesus.
Could I attack the merman as it popped out?
Try. Both mermen miss you, and you were on the other side of this platform.
I'm a cat on the ceiling.
Yeah. 20's gonna hit.
Okay. Wait, so do these mermen count as fae, undead, any of that stuff?
I didn't look any of that up because I don't care. about it.
Okay, fine. It's just piece of 1 dice then.
It's kind of
Uh,
like they're trash.
Sure.
I think
before you
they're-
hit a boss.
No, sure. It's 17 damage.
You get it with your sword,
Great sword, yes.
and you spear it right into the wall as black goo comes out of the spear hole. And it tries swiping at you, misses completely,
Come on, you're so stupid. Look at this stuff.
and it disintegrates around your blade.
Well, I guess I'll jump across.
Already an attack again.
Or across.
Yeah. I got a 12 athletics.
So you jump,
one.
right, with your rapier in the air, across this, as a merman hesitates for a second and then goes up, and it crosses right as your blade would cross the threshold, and you catch it right in the cheek with your rapier going through the gills, and it's freaked out because it essentially has been hooked by you.
Yeah.
And when you get to the other side, it's a merman. It can't breathe out of water too well, and it dies in front of you.
Looks like we're having fish sticks tonight, bros.
Fish dicks.
All right, I guess I'll just jump across then.
Jump across.
A 12.
Okay. You make it perfectly fine. Another merman jumps up and misses. The 3 of you, Ren, Abraham, and Jeff, are all on the middle one. You have one more jump to make to get to the other side of the platform. Ander Alex? Is that your name?
Catman.
Catman dude.
Catman.
What am I doing?
No, nothing.
All right,
I was
good.
just asking your name.
That's me. Cat.
Okay.
Meow.
I guess I will jump across? Or should we have the trappy trap guy
All
do it
right,
first?
she's gone full crazy.
Jump across with a 14.
You make it fine as a merman. Literally, these mermen don't seem to know how to monster good, and they're all missing you one by one. But now you can see on the first platform where you were standing, 3 of them pop out of the water and are standing there getting ready to make a jump onto your platform. But you're on the other side with the stairs and the cat, and you are ready to go up if wanted. Abraham?
Yeah, jumping. It's 17.
Yep, you're fine too, as another merman, I don't know, pops out of the water upside down because he doesn't know what he's doing and tries to get you with his feet.
It's my first day.
His flippers, I guess.
His tail?
Mermen, yeah, no, they have
They grew
feet.
me in the Bacta tank underground.
Not
I've been alive for 3 hours.
the light of candles.
Why don't you go, Ren?
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump over with my sword out in case anything comes at me. I got a 19. To jump and
water.
I don't know, a 20 to a hit if anything comes near
No, it misses again.
Enjoy those dice I left for you,
They're
Phil.
terrible. I haven't rolled over a 12 yet.
Good.
So
I didn't wait
just
the
in time for
3
boss
mermen
time.
that jumped out of the water on the other side all don't make their dex check as they jump to the middle platform. I guess the lack of water and the oxygen is affecting their brains, and they cannot attack any of you, unfortunately. This is
Yeah, I mean the dungeon boss didn't really mix the salinity right for the water that they're living in, so they're kind of like
apparently not.
They're supposed to have brackish water, and it's just pure sea water.
They didn't empty the pool filter.
Are you guys climbing these stairs to go into
Yes.
the next room?
absolutely.
Sure.
You ascend the stairs. There's another
Fatty
door.
first. Okay.
Who's first?
Fatty.
I'm not first
I'm-
or fat.
I'm first, along
You
with the
responded
cat,
to
still
it.
keeping an eye out for all these traps.
There's a wooden door. There's no traps.
Okay.
You open it.
Yeah.
You head in.
Sure.
It's another long hallway with stone statues on both sides of the hallway of what you would guess are, I don't know, do me investigation.
23.
Crit 20. So 24.
Jeff, Abraham, you would realize that these might be other warriors who have come in here before, or villagers, or just scared people coming into this castle.
I wonder if they're floating Medusa heads.
At the end of the hallway, there is another door, and in the middle of the room is a stone statue of a giant head that has snake hair coming all out of it.
Ooh, I don't like that.
And then on the other side of that, more statues until you hit the other door.
I avert my gaze from the statue
I walk
in the middle of the room.
backwards towards the statue and hope that people tell me if I'm going to run into things.
Well, nobody's looking, I guess, right?
Maybe someone
Geoff's not looking.
I'm not looking
I'm
at
looking.
the statue, but I'm still looking forward-ish.
Okay.
I look at
Just
the
look at the
right
ground.
wall
Okay.
and walk around the periphery of the room.
Okay. What are you doing, Ren?
Investigating the statue.
Oh, good.
Roll me an investigation check and tell me how close you get to it.
I got a 27,
Okay,
Close
that's a
enough
good
to
one.
lick it.
and I'm gonna get about 30 feet away.
In front or past it or where?
You know, to
I
the
don't.
right.
That's why I asked. So
To
you're
the right?
you're passing the statue?
No, I'm not breaking the plane.
Okay. Well, you look at the statue. It seems to be a giant Medusa head.
That doesn't bode well. Do I know what Medusa is?
I don't know. Why don't you make it up and tell me?
History check.
10.
No, not really.
14, I tell him, it's a snaky lady that turns you into stone if you look at her.
I'm looking at it right now.
Stop doing that. It's probably bad for you.
I feel fine.
Cat,
Fake news.
how far in the room do you go?
Halfway.
You pass the statue?
Not yet.
Okay.
When I go to pass the statue, I turn around so that way now the statue's to my back again.
Okay. You pass the statue,
Okay.
and now you're looking at the door, which is about.
I'm staring more towards the ground.
Okay.
Like a introvert
Sure.
in college.
Yeah.
Just staring at the ground.
You're playing yourself. Got it.
Oh, chugging 20 beers before you go out. Got it.
and he's Naruto running
Head down
backwards.
towards the door.
Sure.
Ass up.
Okay.
That's what I'm doing.
Great.
Still moving fairly gingerly, slowly.
I'll close that door again. Just keep your head down, running full speed at it.
I'm not running.
Yeah, he can't run.
20 feet?
Okay,
15 feet?
sure.
10 feet?
Yeah, great.
Just keep on moving until something happens.
Okay.
Keep saying K.
I'm following about 30 feet behind him.
What?
Sure.
Go up to the door.
You're at the door.
I open the door.
You don't, because it's trapped.
Son of a...
And as you grab the door, you're wearing full plate, you said?
Half plate.
Okay, well, I'm going to add a d6 because you are electrocuted by the door handle, and you're going to take 12 damage.
Is that necrotic lightning?
Idiot.
No, it isn't.
12.
Yeah, it's one of those funny buzzers.
And as you grab the door, the statue starts to vibrate, and the stone breaks away, revealing Medusa the monster. And at that moment, we're going to take a break.
Hello, listeners. This is Dennis, the world's most okayest DM, here to talk to you about a number of things, really. First off, we've still got the old patreon.com/botched podcast. So I know times are tight and everything sucks, but if you feel like throwing some money around, Botched is here to gladly accept any and all money you throw at us, because we are whores. All of us. And we are proud of it. So patreon.com/botched podcast. We still have all of our levels from $1 to $50 as well. But the thing I really wanted to talk about was twitch.tv/botched podcast. Season 5 of Botched is live right now on twitch.tv/botched podcast. The episodes aren't going to come out in podcast form for a number of weeks still. But if you want to experience the season as it's happening right now, every Tuesday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we do 2 episodes at a time, and you can get a little bit of a behind the scenes, and you can, chat with us as well. So twitch.tv/botched podcast. See everybody there. Bye.
And we're back! This Medusa head has sprung alive and is now floating around your group. To the left and to the right. Everybody do initiative.
But did he open the door?
No, I just
No.
got zapped apparently.
6.
I got an 11.
12.
14.
Austin,
11, 12,
11.
13.
John,
14.
Dan.
Twick at 12.
All right, Geoff, you are up first.
So I noticed that door is trapped. Do I know if it's still trapped?
You would guess, as a Medusa is floating above you, that it would probably be trapped until this Medusa is killed.
Damn game mechanics.
Yeah, it's weird.
All right. Turn around. Let fly the bolts of my crossbow that I have.
Sure, make a shot.
That's a 17.
Yeah. You steady your crossbow as you don't look at her. Should have made you do disadvantage on that since you're not really looking,
That's
but
all right.
it's too late now.
That's only going to be 8 damage.
Okay. It's canon that you can attack twice, so I'm going to let you
Yeah.
keep going.
I will do disadvantage this time. Because I'm not
Wouldn't you be
actually
sneaking
looking at it.
attacking?
I guess there is somebody standing right up against it. No, you were 30 feet away, Ren. So, no sneak attack. Rolled 2 10s, so 17.
17 will hit.
For 9 damage.
All right.
Staring at the ceiling.
Pow! Staring at it, but you're such a good shot that you really don't have to look.
Yeah. I use my ear eyes.
And who's the closest? I guess Ren, you said you were the closest?
Shit.
So she is going to swoop down
Shit.
and she's going to try to bite you.
Do not want.
She misses with her first bite as she swoops by and misses you.
Yeah.
She's also going to shoot out of her skull a snake towards you, which
outta here with that.
misses you as well. So she has burnt her to attacks. She is past you now. And
Wait, she moved into and then out of combat
Nope.
range from me?
nope,
Okay.
she didn't. Abraham, it's your turn.
I'm going to just nick myself a little bit and give her the blood curse of bloated agony.
What does that do?
She's fat as he is.
Disadvantage to any strength or dex checks and suffers 1d8 necrotic damage if attacks more than once per turn. And I'm going to take 3 damage, so it lasts 10 turns unless she saves.
What's the save?
I'll tell you after you roll.
Okay.
That takes 3 damage.
Cat, you're up.
Oh, that's a minor action. I can attack.
Oh, I'm sorry. I figured you were done.
What's a minor action?
Something done
This-
against
this
a
is-
child.
This is that. This is the 5th edition. We don't have those.
I don't remember what it's called.
Bonus
Bonus
action.
action?
Bonus. There you go. So I'm going to try and hit the Medusa while looking at the shadow on the ground.
Oh, that's smart. With what?
My sword.
You're so far away.
I'm running up.
So you get a bonus action, a move action, and then an attack action.
Yeah.
Sure, do it.
Technically, I'd still get
Yes,
2
those
attacks.
those are the 3 actions
So it's
you
just
get.
3 actions.
He
you
could
get.
also do free actions.
I yell, snakes. I got a 21.
That's going to hit.
17 damage for the first attack. Radiant. So bright. And an 18 for the second attack.
going to
So
hit.
15 damage for the second attack.
All right.
So slissy slice.
You cut one of the snake hairs off of her, and it sizzles and falls to the ground. Cat, you're up.
Cat enters star form, so he becomes made of constellations in void and space.
Is this the first time any of you guys have seen him switch his forms?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I mean, how long have
Sanity
we known?
checks.
Yes. I've never done this. For
15.
you guys. I normally let you guys do the fighting and just walk away.
15.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Yeah. You all go insane.
30.
You'll get OCD, but that includes petting me.
Catman, what you doing?
I'm going to lick my paw, and as my action, cast Guiding Bolt at the Medusa head.
Okay.
Right into her Medusa oblongata.
See if I hit. I'm going to assume that a 17 hits.
Yep.
Okay. Now I do 4d6 radiant damage.
46, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
It's 15 damage.
Okay.
And the next attack against him gets advantage.
Her.
Her. It. Whatever.
She's presenting as a female.
Shmee. Shmee.
It's a stone she.
Smee.
And as I have entered into my star form, I choose the constellation of Archer and use my bonus action to use a spell attack, which
To drink
uses
whiskey?
that advantage.
Sure.
Yes.
Yep.
I
If it's
rolled
over
an-
17, you're
Yeah,
good.
I rolled a 19, so whatever my bonuses is, it's good. And I deal 11 radiant damage.
Okay. You know what?
Also,
She's blind.
she's super bloated and feels like she ate too much food.
That's you.
Well, that's
Ren,
I
you're
cast
up.
it.
He's projecting.
I'm projecting it on her. She's very. Her tummy's on.
Ren, you're up, man.
I'm gonna shoot her sneak attack. La-di-da. I'm gonna roll 2 10s, so I'm gonna miss.
All right, yep. You miss both your shots with your sword. Top of the order. Geoff, you're up.
Taking 2 shots
With your crossbow still?
with a crossbow.
All right.
But now I got somebody in melee range. 19
Yep.
for the first one. 20 for the second one.
Both are good.
16 damage for the first shot. And a min damage of 5 for the second shot.
It is now Medusa's turn. And since, Ren, you didn't move, she's going to attack you twice. First one where she swoops down and tries to bite you again. She misses. And then a snake. She misses again.
She takes 3 damage.
Okay.
Idiot.
She can roll a con check.
Can't save.
I don't know if it's a save or check.
7.
No, it is a saving. Okay, she's still bloated. She's so fat.
Yep.
So fat.
She really lays around the house.
It's your turn, Abraham.
Okay, I gotta attack again
Raheem,
twice.
go.
She's got her Snake Lady monthlies.
I'm pretty sure the 11's not gonna hit.
Nope.
But I got a 16 with the other one.
Nope.
16 won't hit?
Nope.
Nope.
Damn it.
Everybody's missing.
Damit?
Austin, it's your turn.
Same thing.
I rolled so high I dodged.
This time I'm going to use my bonus action first.
Sure.
Pew pew. So that's whoever attacks after me gets advantage. An 18.
Yep.
So that deals 5 radiant damage minimum. And I will cast Guiding Bolt, which rolled a 16 plus 7.
As long as you hit a 17.
Yep, I got a 17. Another 4d6. 13 radiant damage. And the next person to attack gets advantage.
Who's that?
You cast off your sunshine supernova into her face as a cat, raising up the paw. And as it hits her, you see that it completely engulfs the Medusa, and she explodes and dissipates into nothingness. The Medusa is dead, and sitting there is nothing.
Whole lot of nothing.
But the door opens.
I walk through the door.
I follow.
Go through the door.
Great, it's just a stairwell.
I go up.
Or down.
It just goes up.
Then
Okay.
I go up.
It's
I go
a,
down.
Go all the way up.
it's a snaking stairway.
Nothing can stop me. I go all the way up.
stairway's made of
While we're
snakes
going,
too?
I'm going to be inspecting for any kind of trapums.
Trappings.
Always.
With a 12 investigation, so probably not.
Get a
So with that trap,
20.
is that only good for traps? Is that only good for checking traps?
What?
The check that you just rolled.
Secret doors.
If I'm looking for traps, then yes, it's only
Okay,
good
so it
for
doesn't
traps.
count for secret doors.
I could also look for secret doors. That would be
I
a
will look for
separate
secret
roll.
doors.
I will look for secret doors.
But I also get advantage for that.
I don't.
Phil's just fucking with me. I got a 23.
You can tell that there is, on the second level of the stairway, a loose stone.
Gets around.
I want to
Jostle it.
touch it without anybody else noticing.
Good luck.
Everybody roll perception against the stealth check.
Oh, well, you do.
I botched.
25.
Less
Rolled
than
by
that.
The snake staircase.
So, since nobody noticed, and the rock comes out of the wall, you can notice that there's 3 health potions just sitting inside that wall.
I'll just add it to
Shitting
my
in
backpack
there.
full of
The
health
whole
potions.
There you go.
I have
not a
unlimited money.
Yeah.
I crit 20 to hear you do that.
Yeah. Brahim
Oh, shit.
You
smells
get to
the whole
top Of the
turkey.
stairs,
I climb you,
and there's another wooden door.
and I look really cute.
Okay.
And like,
Check the
I'm down
door.
10 hit points.
Check the door for traps. I'll give the cat a potion.
Yeah!
I'm down 15.
1d8 plus what?
You didn't ask for one. You don't know I have them.
So, you guys...
Regular old health potion is 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, that's good.
I burst through the door.
All right, so you
I-
burst through the
Heroically.
door. There's no traps on it.
Okay.
And you all enter.
Yes.
Yep.
Door closes behind you and locks. Inside the middle of the room is a pillar with a button on it. And there's a clock on the far wall ticking down
Fuck you.
from 30 seconds. And there's a door on the other end.
I start cleaning myself.
Abe, go touch that button.
I go press the button.
Fatty.
No, it's an anti-trap.
I press the button.
So as you hit the button that's sitting in the middle of the room, the pillar lowers into the ground as spike walls come out from
Yep.
each side of you.
Yep.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, it was an
Slowly
anti-trap.
coming in.
Okay.
How spiky are these walls?
They will kill and crush all of you if you cannot... if you take too long. And they're clicking closer to you at a higher speed.
Mr. kicks the door.
Mm-hmm.
Run
It's
up
the
to
only
the
way.
other door.
Hold on, he's missile kicking it. Are you getting in front of his missile kick?
No.
Okay.
Athletics of 17 and
You get good speed on it.
strengths of
This is the way.
18.
Yeah. Since this was a normal wooden door that was not locked, you crush right through that door, exposing, the door explodes around you.
Exposing
and now you
your
are
genitals
in
to
a
whoever's
room.
in front.
You, Abraham, are in a room with
All kinds of naked
7
ladies.
other
It's great.
doors around the entire wall. You 3 are still in that room as the spikes are getting closer
I
and
jumped
closer.
in
Running through the door.
Hey, there's doors in here. Maybe it's safer in the spike room.
I run with a non-natural 20.
You got it.
I jumped through. Yeah.
You're nimble.
Yes.
Nimble as a
I
cat.
cat through.
What about you, Ren?
Yeah, I just run through the door.
Great. You're all good. Give me an athletics check.
22.
Okay, you're fine.
Jog through the door. No.
Well, you already went through.
I know.
You're already in.
You see, just
So as you both,
jog.
everybody gets through. You see that now you are stuck in here, as the 2 walls full of spikes come into one, as you stand in front of 7 doors, 3 on each side, and 1 right across from you.
Yeah, Mr.
Do these
Trap
doors
expert.
look anything particular?
No, they're all kind of like the wood doors that
One of them's not
you
dopey,
guys
one of
have
them's not
dealt with
sleepy.
in the past.
All right.
Anything about any of the doors stand out at all?
Well, 7 of them are doors.
Oh.
7 out of 7 doors.
I'm going around and inspecting all these
Are
doors.
doors.
individually.
Okay. How are you inspecting them?
I'm checking around the door frames, looking at
With
whatever
your
handles
eyeballs?
they may have. Yeah, I'm not touching them.
Okay.
Smelling for evil.
It smells like evil in here.
The whole room?
6 parts of the room are evil.
That means one of these doors is safe.
It does mean that one of these doors is safe.
Okay.
Which door smells
So
less evil?
we're gonna go left in front of you and right. We're gonna number them 1, 2, 3 on the left side. Right ahead of you is 4. On the other wall, 5, 6, and 7 would be the closest to you.
Okay.
I cast detect magic.
Yeah, there's magic
It's
in here.
everywhere.
You sense magic in this way. You can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. I do that.
You can tell that 6 of these doors are mimics.
Which one isn't?
You
wouldn't have a glow
number
around
3.
You should be
Number
able to
3
tell.
seems to be fine.
I open it.
So you walk over to number 3,
And all the doors wake up and eat us. No.
and you open it, and it brings you into another room.
This way. I found it with my awesome investigation check.
This one smells less evil.
I perform to the group. I turn around. I look really cute. And then I bring my claws out and hiss. And then leave 3 claws out on each paw and motion to the other 3 doors.
You guys understand that?
Door,
us there's a
door
door.
number 6.
Or just open up door number 3.
With an 18. And then I open up door number 3.
Okay. So you all
I understand.
see him that door number 3 has opened.
Sure.
Ren, you want to try any other doors?
No, 3 looks good,
Okay,
man.
just
I mean,
making sure,
like,
man.
I'm partial to number 7, but
You could try it.
Lucky number
There
7.
could be gold behind it.
well, I'll peek behind 7 real quick.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How are you peeking behind it?
Get my face right up to the crack as I open it up and look through.
Great. And as you approach the door and grab the handle, it falls. Really? Damn it. It falls right above you, on top of you, crushing you, and then coming back into its normal position. And you take 13 damage. 2 d20s,
sucks.
and I roll a 13.
It's not terrible.
You guys in the
Well, I'm
other
still
room now?
alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
still
Yeah,
alive.
I quickly
Everybody
go
else is
through
in the other room.
next one.
So as you enter this other room, you are standing on top of another platform. In the middle of this room is a giant gap with a circular pillar in the middle of it that's rotating, and coming out of it is fire on all sides of it. On the other side of the gap, you see a door.
How far does the fire reach?
It will reach both of the walls to your left and right to the platform edge on all of it.
Okay. So I climb up to the ceiling?
Sure. Give me a perception check.
I'm going to do a perception as well, yeah. Perception of 18 plus 22.
Okay, so as you are climbing the walls, you see above the other door is a diamond shape with an eye in the middle of it.
I meow, and I get your attention.
I have a feeling
And then
I
I
know.
point at the eyeball in the triangle that's from Legend of Zelda.
Like with your tail?
I try and
Sure.
interpret what you say.
I performance with a 17.
I got a 14 to understand what you're talking about.
Austin, you could also
got a
just crawl over there and hit
18.
it. Well, you understand exactly what he's
Yeah.
talking about.
So I try to shoot it with a crossbow while he's
Take
on
a
his
shot.
way.
Take a shot.
Whatever. I missed.
Okay. Bing! Goes right next to the diamond.
Narrowly missed the cat.
I also miss.
Bing! It's
I don't even understand what's going on.
I
'cause
climb
got
the
4.
ceiling and then bat.
So when you hit the
God.
diamond on the wall, the fire that is engulfing the middle stops. But the
hang
pillar-
down
Is still rotating.
from my feet and then make the motion of like if I were wearing a watch. I'd show that to you guys. This is timed.
Okay.
You don't understand me at all because I rolled
Yeah.
an 11.
But you
I
see
just go to
that
the next door.
you see that the pillar in the middle no longer has fire. It's still rotating.
I
but-
athletics.
You can definitely make the jump onto the pillar and then jump to the other side if you want to.
Athletics to do that.
I want to do that.
Okay. Roll me athletics checks. Give me 2 of them.
18.
You're on the middle pillar, Ren,
16.
and you are on the other side, Ren.
17 and 15.
You're safe as well.
17 and 12.
I hope you know
To
You
his
make
death,
it
you
on.
say.
I'm not going to grab you.
You make it onto the center platform, and as you jump to the second one,
Mm-hmm.
you are just an inch short and you can make a grab.
I dex to
on-
grab him with a 23.
Well, I'm going to see what he does first when he grabs for the other ledge.
I don't.
G
I,
off.
I lick a finger.
I make a grab.
Yeah, because you're trying to catch the edging of the platform.
What check would that be?
Athletics? No, dex.
Acrobatics?
Shh, but you're not balancing.
Decrobatics.
That's not all
16.
that acrobatics is.
Okay, so yeah, you catch the edge.
Somersaults.
Tumbling.
You can feel that a clicking sound that started as soon as the cat hit that is getting a little bit quicker.
That would be acrobatics.
I clamber up.
You want to help him, you said?
Yeah, so I
Abraham?
grab him for
Okay.
22.
So Abraham grabs you by the hands. Does that disgust you because of
A
how
little bit.
fat he is?
Yeah.
And pulls you up, and there's another door on the other side.
Got
All right,
gloves
we
on.
go to the door.
As you
It
enter
was
that
close
room,
enough.
as this door is opened, you see machines everywhere.
These machines.
In the middle, there is a table with a humanoid underneath a sheet. There's a lever by the side of it, and somebody in robes working on one of the computers not looking at you.
It's Frankenstein.
Computers?
What's a computer?
You don't know.
It's a box with lights on it.
I walk over to the man with the box with lights on it, and I climb onto it.
Okay.
The box.
Just walk all over
Is there
his
a keyboard? I sit down on it. I lay down on the keyboard.
Give me a percentage.
It's warm. And it feels right.
What's everyone else doing?
I got a 68. Damn it.
Hey!
So as you're punching in different keys, you can tell that it's not really great as like the machines start to get frustrated and sparky. You scream, "Hey!"
Hey!
He
Are you
turns
guys
around.
doing evil?
He turns around and looks at you.
Trying to hide in whatever little niche I can.
I don't need to hide.
What about you, Ren?
I gape in wonder at the flashy lights.
I don't do it very well. Only got a 10.
So he's
13.
startled because he wasn't. You know what? I'll give him disadvantage.
Don't worry, we're not here to rob you. Just asking if you're doing evil.
He's more enthralled with this feline on his keyboard, where he doesn't hear you, doesn't see you, and you're just standing in the door, gaped.
He's gaping in the door.
I stretch
gay.
out, and I'm just like, pat my
Oh.
belly.
So he's gonna try
Oh,
to
bad
just
guy.
move you
I'm going to
off.
shoot him in the face with my bow.
All right, make an attack.
18.
He was going to pat my belly.
He might still.
So as you fire off your crossbow, what's the damage?
It's a D6, probably.
He's unaware,
What's
so
the
He's unaware, and I have a friend in combat range.
You do.
it's double sneak attack. That's how that works.
Lame. I do 14 damage.
Yeah, well, it hits this unarmed human in the back of the head, right where the neck and the spine would meet. He takes the arrow, it goes through. Cat, you see this man with an arrow pointing out of his throat
Pat me.
as he
pat
falls.
Me.
He falls forward on top
Dex.
of the keyboard.
Dex to move. Yeah, I do.
Okay, you're fine. You just murdered a man doing science.
Well, he's living in the evil castle, so I'm sure he's not up to any good.
He might commute. We don't know.
We don't need science when we have the god.
Yeah, obviously a
Stuff.
witch. Burn him.
Yep. Science is for witches.
So now you're stuck in a room with a humanoid on
Under a sheet.
under a sheet on a bed. There's a lever next to it.
Okay, I kind of want to chop its head off.
I go and pull the sheet off.
I was gonna say I want to look under the sheet.
Okay, as you remove the sheet.
I grab it with my teeth,
Okay.
and then I just walk away.
Sure.
Yeah.
It reveals a mishmash of human parts that seem to be stitched together by the man you just murdered.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
I pull the lever.
Okay. The lever is pulled, and this slab has a hydraulic system that
Look, let me be frank with you. You pull the lever.
there's what you guys didn't notice was that there is a big hole in the
Beer
ceiling,
stein?
and the slab just goes up and raises into a room above.
Sweet. Is there another door in this room?
No.
Maybe we'll have to go
I
upstairs.
pull the lever again.
Look,
It
we'll probably be able to
slowly
reason with him.
crunches and lowers, but it lowers back down.
I get on the.
Everybody get on the slab.
I get on the slab. Yeah.
Yeah, get onto the slab.
All right.
In lieu of anything else to do.
Pull the
As
lever.
an idea.
All right. As you pull the lever, It then starts crunching and grinding again as it brings you back up towards the ceiling. Yeah, I mean, there's enough room, even if you're all standing on this semi-bloated, put-together piece of man, as it
Thunderbolts and
rises
lightning.
into what you can only guess is a giant domed room, right? There's
Some
plants
sort of
everywhere,
Thunderdome, you say.
and there's iris and trees and vines in this enclosed domed room. As you and sit there.
I just give the body just a quick stabby stab in the face, just for good measure.
All right, and as you guys are brought into this spherical windowed domed room, that's what we're going to call it. So check us out next time. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and Twitch at Botched Podcast. This episode of Botched was brought to you by the Patreon producers. His Lord and Majesty, Big Jim, Zukari, He Who Is Steve, Big John, the Nuck Skinner, Chris Wisdom, Stiggy, Shanda Panda, Lousy Apples, Daniel H, Sparkle Brony 69. If you want to support the show, and we hope you do, please head on over to patreon.com/botchpodcast and think about supporting us over there. Like our newest patron, Michael Gallo. If you have a moment, please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. Like our newest or most favorite reviewer that we're going to just pull randomly out.
Very funny! Can, ampersand, hashtag 39 semicolon T, wait for more. It's from Walter Rice, 4 years ago. It's our first one. Thanks, Walter.
Thank you to Steel Samurai for allowing us to use their music for these episodes. More of them at Steel Samurai on Spotify, Bandcamp, and Steel Samurai VGM on Twitter.
And as always, as you look for meaning in the motions of your cat, scream botched, and we'll hear you.
See you next week, nerds.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com.
And we have 5% battery.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Plug
Son
it
of a-
in, plug it in. Why would you never not plug it in to start?
Yep. Professional.
We've been doing this for 4 years.
Brains are not his strong suit.
I don't think anything is as strong as
You notice how he never plays wizards? He can only play support spellcasters.
So he understands how spellcasting works, so we can actually play spellcasters. Fuck you, Dennis.
I got spells.